This is that time to put that 10 minutes on the clock, and all my guests, we take 10 minutes, bring out all of our hot takes and all the collaborative discussion of all these breaking news topics. So many discussion pieces, so much going on. You guys vote. I'm starting that clock. Let's go over the panel right now and talk about all of these hot takes, guys. I'm super excited about this. All right. So much happening. So, Aaron. Should it be called Sporky? Is that what it should be called? Not Forky? Like, is that? I mean, they messed that all up for all generations.
He's a spork. I really like that Tyne joke. I think that, we should be a little bit more specific and, he's a spork.
He's a spork. He's totally a spork. A spork is a spork, of course.
But they call him Forky, so he's got to be a Tyne about it.
I think they were just trying to have some fun with that. They really were. They were just trying to have a lot of fun with that, a Forky thing. What do you think about that? Isn't that crazy, that whole Netflix thing? Like 47 Ronin, he gets all this money, he spends it all, and then all of a sudden, like, he spends even more. They didn't ask to see dailies or nothing. It's a crazy thing that happened at Netflix. Are you surprised that happened?
I don't know who he is. So honestly, the amount of people who really are passionate about this industry and have a lot of creative, ideas and energy, like, give them a chance. There's so many people that I know of, and then I see this guy. I'm like, I don't know who he is. But if he made away with that much money, then it seems like it was an avoidable mistake. So I'm glad they're going after him, but I don't think that that's really typical of the people I know in this industry. So.
Yeah, I don't normally see that too, but it's just crazy because there is so much money on the line. We lose GR now? What's going on here tonight, guys? Now the thirsty daddy bounce. I guess it's just the three of us right now. That's weird. I don't know. He must have hit a button or something. Technical director, work out your stuff here tonight. Jeez, GR. I was going to ask him a question about One Piece, but he doesn't care anyways. The whole thing about the whole Marvel stuff with, like, the rumors and then, like, actually saying all the spoilers and stuff like that. It's a big deal for them. They go through a lot to actually make it. There he is, to make it work. And so I think Paul Walter Hauser might have a little bit of people coming after him. Now, GR, you said you hope they actually sue him. Think that Disney would sue him for, like, actually telling 70 or 80 people that he was in the new Avenger, or I should say new Fantastic Four movie?
Well, look, they lost in court earlier this week. Why not have another shot at it?
They could do that, but I mean, they didn't actually go to court for that. But also I know what you're really worried about though, GR, is One Piece, right? You're so worried about One Piece. You want to see it so bad. You've been bookmarking that on your Netflix queue, right? You're super excited.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not going to watch any of that. And
right after I want to see Fantastic 3 #2.
But the thing is, you knew they were going to do a sequel, right? You knew they were going to do a sequel, GR. Come on. There was no world they weren't going to do it.
They make a sequel to everything, Brian.
Yeah. It's not a reboot, at least this time, right?
Wait a couple of weeks.
It will become a reboot again. Oh, boy. Danny, are you into the Marvel stuff at all? There's all this crazy Marvel stuff happening. Not at all. How about, so Ryan Reynolds likes to troll people, though. So he put this picture up, right? And people are going nuts. It blew the internet up like, oh, he's got to be in the movie. He's got to be in the movie. Like, an actor sometimes just does that, I think. Do you think there's any kind of, like, realism behind him putting a picture up? Should we take that much faith in one picture on Instagram?
I don't even know what picture you're talking about, but I'm not a huge fan of the Marvel Universe or any superhero franchise, to be honest. I do like Deadpool, though. I watched the first one, thought it was very funny. So, yeah, sure, if we want to put in some of that humor into the Avengers, since probably Avengers is my least favorite of my least favorites, then yeah, let's spice it up a little bit. Get some humor in there.
Let's spice it up. I agree. It's like, you're not alone here, because GR will trash on a lot of the Marvel stuff too, and the DC stuff. They'll hit you right after that too. So you're not alone there. And a lot of the chat's been really going crazy after Marvel. Like, I would say recently they have so much money they've been putting into these, and it's like, people are like, what's going on? Like, what are you releasing to us? What are you giving us? It's unfortunate. I still like it. I had fun with Superman. I had fun with the Fantastic Four. I knew we were getting a sequel. I knew it was happening. It's just like, the biggest thing too is like Lilo and Stitch. Are you shocked by a Lilo and Stitch 2 happening there, Danny?
No, I'm not, because again, the whole live action thing through Disney is an expected thing at this point. But hey, I like that people are working and making something. So if it takes that, then I'm all for it as far as jobs are concerned. So we'll keep making movies. I would like some original content though at the same time.
Yeah, I always say that too. It's like one of the biggest things we talk about. It's like reboots, remakes, revivals. There's a lot of those happening. Every day we have a new one we're talking about. And then sometimes people hate on them, sometimes we love them. I don't know. The whole game thing is driving me nuts too. Have you seen about that? We have like a Magic 8-Ball movie coming, Hungry Hippos. We have, Monopoly movie and reality show coming too.
I'd rather that though. I'd rather that than like, I guess, just another superhero 10. Honestly, just turn Rubik's Cube or what, make it into a character, and it's better than a lot of these repeats, because honestly, AI is doing that. AI is just saying like, okay, we've got these 10 movies, let me make the 11th. And it's something we've already seen. So if it's something we're familiar with and it's a property that they think there's a big fan base for. I know some of your family is really good at the Rubik's Cube, for example, and I think there's an audience for that. So it doesn't bother me as much as all these other superhero things. So
yeah, a Rubik's Cube movie sounds great. I'm in.
Put a cape on him, and you're good to go. Right?
It's really a twisted movie.
Oh, GR.
There you go.
GR. I'm giving you one of those, GR. I'll give you one of those. But I can see that they probably turn it into a horror movie, though. That's how they do it. It's like, you must twist it before you get your leg crushed or something.
The Muppet movie would be pretty cool, right?
Yeah. And the popcorn bucket would be fun as well, right? We always have the popcorn buckets these days. A Rubik's Cube popcorn bucket. Like, they find fun ways to do that, too. And at least I'll hit someone. The chat's all about this too. What about Johnny Depp though? Do we really think that Johnny Depp will come back to Pirates? Like, GR, what do you think? You think he'll actually come back to Pirates? Is there a chance? Is it in that pack of alpacas? What do you think?
Brian, I predicted he'd be back 8 months ago.
Yeah, we talked about it a while ago.
Sued by the lion bitch called Herb or whatever her name is.
Oh, geez, GR, that's a spicy take right there. Well, no, they went through so much, but I think that at the end of the day, it's like he is Captain Jack Sparrow. I mean, I don't know if you do Pirates without him. If you reboot it, like, you're not going to recast that character. It's not going to happen. I don't think.
They'd have to go some other way.
Yeah, which they tried that.
Make
before.
A new captain.
I think I have a hot take on this one, actually, if I may.
Yeah, get in there.
I really enjoyed the first movie. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. The ride is amazing. It's an immersive experience. It totally took my imagination as a kid, and as an adult, I still enjoyed it. So when I saw the movie, I was all in. The sword fighting, all of the authenticity of the time period, and then it became a fantasy by the third act, and I was like, wait, what? Why did we do this realism? And so I think if they kept it more like a realistic pirate movie, the way he committed to that character, I feel like it would be a better movie. And I don't know that that's the plan, but it definitely, to me, adding fantasy to a realism, historical type of a movie is to poop the bed, in my opinion.
I'll agree with that.
I love that. Yeah,
I won't argue it for a bit.
Like 5, they keep going in a different direction with that. Even like the third one got really kind of out there too with Ocean and Calypso. They really went out there.
It felt more like the Little Mermaid, just like too many tentacles at a certain point.
Too many tentacles, not enough, enough pirate booty. That's what I'm saying. Why is the rum always gone?
Yeah, I mean that would go in the popcorn bucket really well.
Very, very well. What do you think there, Danny? Do you think there's a chance Johnny Depp comes back?
Look, Johnny, the first Pirates movie was in my teens, so I like to give nostalgia a shot. I like to give nostalgia a shot, but I think we've all been disappointed in those movies when we're trying to find that nostalgic thing. But I'll give it a shot. Johnny Depp's pretty great at most everything he's done. So
yeah, the chat's saying that a lot of his movies flop. Don't want to see another pirate movie. Most let's see, what if I usually break Rubik's Cubes whenever I play with them, David Banner says. Yeah, I think a lot of people have. But I can see that being, there's so many different options for movies, like the revivals, the reboots, the remakes. Maybe we just take a little break. We get into something different. There's a lot of fun concepts out there. I always am about that too. I know we talk about that all the time on Cruise Control. I think Johnny Depp, though, we've called that months ago. There was an idea of an all-female cast of Pirates, a reboot version, a version with Johnny Depp. They have like 3 scripts apparently. Bruckheimer's still pushing for him, guys. I feel like it's only a matter of time until that movie's going to happen. Oh, guys, that was very loud. The time is up, guys.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.